I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't face. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. Yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals, between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fielded at the 14. And the return takes them down inside the opposing 40. Some excellent field position here.
Wasn't that a bit something if he could have taken the opening kick all the way back? But as it stands, a heck of a run back. And it's going to set the offense in prime position to take early control of this game.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. And again, here's Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. On 4th down, Hurts on the move, headed right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, Well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, Hawk 7. Let's go.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy drops by the first guy. He and no gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd and 10 now. He fires one deep down the middle. He connects on the deep shot. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Cut near the goal line. He has the New York touchdown. The Giants don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Into the hands of OBJ. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And goal at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts now from the gun. Flushed down out to his left. And they get to him again. And this defense, man, they have pinned their ears back and made a stand here. That's going to bring up 4th and goal. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you're looking for on the call sheet.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And they are all the way into that red zone. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Tracy will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Eagles 4-yard line.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 72 more. Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll send him up the middle. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
They've gone the wrong way twice. Need to make up that distance and more. Here's 3rd and goal. Fullback trying to power him across. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get 6 more on their early advantage. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 14. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Working quickly here.
That's good for an Eagles.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
That's good for an Eagles.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our
First and
opening
10
weekend
at
of
the
football.
41-yard line.
The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Try left, yeah. Don't touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
9 on the play.
63. Don't touch that.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Throwing all the way to the end. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Running with Scannaboo. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Out of the gun and give to Jones. Still working past the 40. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Giants using their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion.
That's good.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 27-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fish, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
second down. Here's Barkley. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Vacates quickly left side. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
10 more yards.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Eagles first down.
Barkley. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. I'll try again with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the
Hurts looking to throw. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
6-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
60 by 6, 60.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. The Giants make it a 16-point ball game. On the handoff, this is Tracy.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles taking over on offense. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
No touch that. Anyone else? No touch.
Hurts to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
No touch.
Throwing here, Hurts. Short pass brought in. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Keeps it moving into the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles just some of the lead off before the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Like you, big team.
Dive play straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Has it at the 37. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Tiger Hornet. No touch that. Hey. Anyone else? No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Headed out right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Turn up, 73, 73. Turn up, get it. Turn up, get it. Don't touch.
Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch.
He's throwing for it. It's caught. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on two-point tries today. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Go.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing on first down, it's Dart. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Second and 6 now. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. Brought in inside the 20. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's a touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball.
Up to the races, middle of the field. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
On first down, here's Starks. Throwing deep for the end zone. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Working quickly here. Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a third-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Saving face, see the cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the clock.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He was taken down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Buying some time left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Gets this to OBJ. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, to some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
set. Hey! And anyway, that. Crowd left Yanni.
Hurts on first down. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a third-quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Jukes out a one-stop, and he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. He's got room to roam here. Inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. A give to Tracy up the middle. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go right back to Tracy. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
At the 21-yard
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
line.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
No touch that. 63, 63, 63. Hey! No touch.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. On the move, headed right. That's Dotson with a catch out right. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. Offense in the hurry up here.
King, Bill King, Bill King.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Play action, Hurd sends it. He sends this one to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead to 7. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8.
Eagles 49, Giants 41. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Down the sideline past the 40. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants down by only 2 in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
63. No touch that.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking to throw. Rolling out to his left. He's running for it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
To the ground with Barkley. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Bill King.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles pushing to get within range for a game winner. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. And he gets in. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he works his way for a gain of 4. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Slot receiver headed left. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Setting up to pass. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Has it down close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Tracy will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's 4th down and goal.
Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. That's caught at the 4. And this one has no shot. They're on him quick, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.